welcome back to another studio vlog. It's Monday. I've mixed it up a bit and I've gone for a red smoothie instead of my normal green smoothie. I've got chai seed porridge. I just went on one of my longest runs and I've actually gotten dressed, like properly dressed. I've decided to create a new rule for myself, which is no work on Sundays. No work on Sundays, no work on Sundays. Just reminds me of when Mr. Dursley in Harry Potter is like, no post on Sundays. There's no post on Sundays. No work on Sundays. Everyday working out, even if it's just a gentle workout. I've definitely noticed that my running is getting better and I'm so excited for it to, like, I've only just started like the last 2 weeks I think running, and the last 2 weeks have just been like, it's just been hard. Like, I'm not a natural runner anyway. And the third final rule is getting properly ready, as you can tell by my cute ass outfit. Also put my hair in hair buns. My hair's like still a little bit wet, but yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm listening to Andy J. Pizza's Creative Pep Talk podcast, and it's just helping me feel really motivated for this week. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast and listen to the podcast and then get on with my day and my to-do list. It's lunchtime. I've made a salad. I've just had to take 5 minutes to breathe and try not cry. Joys of living with your parents in quarantine. I'm gonna try and put something on that's gonna lift my mood. I know I'm extra sensitive because I'm hungry as well, so I'm just gonna try and not react. Breathe and spend time watching things online of people not shouting. This is so great, so great. It's just so great. Isn't this fun? So let's get these buns in. The only way that I have managed to keep sane while living with my parents is those beautiful pockets of time away, such as a weekend or a week with a friend, where like I make sure that I'm always got time away from them. And this is why I'm struggling during this, because I obviously can't, so we need to stay at home. Try not let it bother me, trying to breathe, try not react, but it's like it's hard to not let it ruin your day sometimes. Just trying to let it brush off me like a water off a duck's back. But I thought it was important to talk about because I know that there's a lot of people that have like not necessarily living with the most comfortable like relationships. My mum's great. Just has a little bit of a temper, just like how it is living with anyone. Like, you live with anyone for long enough, like, you, no matter how good that person is, you're gonna like butt heads. Everyone's stressed. Hard when you're trying to work and be creative to like have someone shit on you, basically. It's the thumbnail. Yay, quarantine, so much fun. I'm losing my mind. And in a situation like this, it would be nice if they go for a walk. I've already been for a run today. Okay, it is much later. It's like 15 to 10. We had lasagna for dinner and it was glorious. Just uploaded. Oh, let me breathe. Just uploaded a new prompt over at the Lonely Art Club page. If you haven't heard of it, it's a little art club I started just to create a bit of community and create a little bit of a distraction for like the situation what's going on now. So definitely go check it out. There are no wrong answers to art, and I just wanted to create an art club that was just basically had no rules. So all kinds of disciplines. It's just a new prompt every Monday is chosen by a different artist. I'm struggling between like just doing YouTube when is right or when I have time, or like should I be doing a schedule? I know I probably should be, but I just can't pick which day. I really wanted it to be Monday and I just didn't have I had the video uploaded with everything ready to go and I completely forgot that I needed a thumbnail. So I'm gonna do that now. But yeah, I think Monday is going to be my upload day. My issue is with uploading is that my internet's very slow. So I have to leave it on all night, and I think I definitely edit the videos during the week, but having those extra few days on the weekend to make sure it exports all right, because my laptop is also really slow, because sometimes I have to export it a few times, which takes all night, so I let it happen all night. And yeah, sometimes in the morning I wake up and it's like failed to export, so that's fun. But apart from that, that's the end of my night. My buns like fell out, so I'm just rocking this like. Also, anyone else with really long hair always forgets like a little bit. I always forget like a bit. So we'll just put that behind and pretend we don't see it. And I'm gonna finish in this, which will take me 2 minutes. I'm going to leave my running stuff out. I'm going to prepare a nice outfit for tomorrow. I'm going to tidy up my desk space, take my empty teas, what this is for, this is chamomile, just get into my PJs and read. I'm struggling to read right now. I don't know what it is. You know what it is? When I'm in a good book, like when I'm in the middle of a good book, I can't put it down, and it's like I think about it, but it takes me a while to like feel invested in characters, so I always have a struggle with like committing to a book. That's why I love reading books that are recommended from people that I trust, like Sana or Lena Norms. I really like their taste in books, and I've liked a lot of books that they've recommended. So I'm reading Binti, which is recommended by Sana, and I'm just like in the second page and I'm just like, and is my dyslexia, or like, because dyslexia is a learning difficulty, just in case you didn't know. I just find it very hard to like be excited to read when I'm not like, I don't really understand the world yet, I'm not really invested in the character yet, like I'm only a few pages in and I'm just a bit like, it feels like a stranger, you know, you feel like you're inside a stranger's mind, and if it doesn't, when I get that moment of like, got it, I get the storyline, but I have read a few books and stopped a few books over the last few weeks that have just, after a few chapters I've been like, I still don't get it, and that's a dyslexia thing for sure. I very much struggle with reading, but I love reading so much. It just takes it's kind of like therapy, or like people, like it just, if you struggle with reading, you'll know, like it just takes something very special, or something that is really like clicks with you and who you are, to like, for a story to really grab you. So yeah, I just thought that was important, because I know a lot of illustrators and a lot of creatives like have dyslexia, and that's something that we're really ashamed of. And like books, I always felt like, oh, that's not for me. I have so many stories where teachers just completely made me feel like the dumbest person in the world and humiliated me. and took like all my confidence out of reading. Like my love for reading was snatched from me, thrown onto the floor, spat on, and like stood on in front of me and told like, that's not for you. In front of the whole class. Like the amount of times that I got completely humiliated by like having to stand up because I couldn't read in front of everyone, and like being told off because I had dyslexia, basically. I cannot tell you how many times that happened to me. And so I think there's a lot of people that have dyslexia that harbour these like really intense childhood traumas that we bring into our adult lives. So yeah, my favourite young adult fiction books was One Player One, Miseducation of Cameron Post. A book like was, I gobbled that book up, and there was another, is it One Step Closer to the Universe or something about the Across the Universe. Those three books were like in the last few years, those were my favourite books that I like was really invested in, you know, where like when I know that I really like a book, I don't want to pick it up again because I don't want it to end. Okay, I'm gonna go. I've been talking for so long, but I'm gonna finish this and then go to bed. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hey babe, you look lovely.
Oh, thanks. I put some red lipstick on for you.
Where are you going?
After this, the shower and bed, but I'm sure everyone who's watching can appreciate a bit of red lippy in their life today.
Yeah, looks lovely. But I thought I would ask you questions about your university experience.
Okay.
And your journey into becoming an illustrator.
Okay, go for it.
So what did you study? Because you didn't study illustration, did you?
No, so I studied fine arts, specialising in sculpture. And I loved it. I really hate school environments. I'm just not one to like sit down and listen. So I really hated school, like with a flipping passion. And so when I went to college, I really loved it. And then I did like a year of fashion at Bournemouth.
Oh, cool.
And I was just like, what the fuck am I doing here? I don't even like fashion. I don't like all these people. They are not my kind of people. I felt like completely lost, depressed, hated every moment of it. And then I was like speaking to a friend who was doing fine art at a uni near me, and she was like, you should switch and come here. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get in or if I have to start from first year again. And she was like, well, I'll get you a meeting with the like head of fine art and then we'll see what he says. And I went for the meeting and he was like, yeah, come. And I was like, but do I have to start from year one again? And he was like, no, just start from year two, like it works really well. So I was quite lucky, otherwise I would probably like, I don't know, it'd be really weird to have had to have done it again, like another first year again.
Yeah.
So then I went straight into like second year fine art. And I went to Winchester School of Art, which is like one of the top art unis. And I loved it. And I was like, I finally found my people.
Yeah.
So that was my whole experience of uni.
You know who also went to Bournemouth?
Sophie.
Yeah. It's another day. Just released a new episode of the podcast It's all about money and media consumption with Eleanor from the Better Brand Consultant. I'll link everything in the description below. Really great episode. We talked about basically we just asked questions that we wanted to ask, our own questions, and also common questions that me and Venus, my podcast co-host, that we get a lot, like when you're starting out, should you take on work that doesn't fit with your brand or what you want to do, and shame around money when you're an artist or a small business. So it's a really good episode. I definitely encourage you to watch it, listen to it. And yeah, I did this really cute little illustration that I did during the live with Venus. So yeah, a little bit annoyed because it's like there's a colour, it appears on my grid, the picture below it is a similar pink, and I'm just a bit like, should have thought about that. But such a small little thing. And yeah, so today I've been doing emails, and now I'm just gonna make some amendments to some couple portraits, and I think they'll be ready to go out tomorrow. It is Friday today. I have got a little I've made that like viral coffee. I'm obsessed with it. I've written some notes, literally. Like, this is a week that I didn't write too much of a to-do list, and so I try and use those spreads that aren't filled, and I go back and if I need to make notes on something else, I'll like jot some down. So I'm just like using up what I have, using up paper I have, kind of taking my time now that it's Friday, it's 5 o'clock. I'm taking my time to just do this, and not so I don't have to go back. So I'm really happy with the copy. The point of this video is you're going to see the behind the scenes. I'm going to make those. Everyone else has these like really cute little illustrations for these tiers, and I don't have that yet. So this is what this video is going to be. It's going to be me jazzing up this page and creating some really cute little illustrations for each button. Let's get to the drawings. So let's just get on with this. It's much later now. It's been a few hours. It's 8:30. They are done, so let me show you what we got. I've got the Google Doc with all the options, and it's my notification to start winding down. Okay, so these are the let me put this bigger. This is what I've gone with. I really didn't really know what I was going to do. First, you'll see in the time lapse that I first started to create these like things, but then you know, after some time I thought, you know what, I think then I want them to be simple so they can all match, whereas like I was struggling with this to just make them all match. So yeah, I've gone for something really simple, which is so cute. And this is the coaching one. I wasn't sure whether to go like how it was going to be, whether I needed the number on it or not, so I'm just going to see both. So what I'm going to do now is export. Oh my god, I hope you don't see how messy how I organise things. My laptop is really slow at the moment. I was thinking of offering I should be adding another Patreon option, so if anyone wants to buy me a laptop. Lol. Okay. Patreon. Desktop. Okay. PNG, yep, correct. I'm reading it through my phone. And then export. Yep, all boards. I need to click interlaced, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so this option, it will say interlaced, transparent. Yeah, so it's going to save without the background. Perfect. Great. Okay, and we will be right back. So updates are hearts. The first three, where's my finger? The first three tiers are hearts: pink heart, purple heart, red heart, pink. Then there's pink post, purple post, red post, and mentoring, coaching. It's annoying that the red posts aren't altogether like the red hearts, but obviously that's at that price, and they're just going to be in order from price. But it looks so cute, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've added so much more stuff to the original £1, so everyone has access to the main stuff. And I put new, so you can see what are the new things. And yeah, I added more just because I know some people have started they've started, these two options weren't here before, and some people paid that much, which is absolutely great. So I've added them as options now, so it's hopefully a little bit more options. Who doesn't want options? Oh, it's so cute. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy that I took the time to do this today. It's been something I needed to do, and yeah, I'm so happy. So yeah, I think that's it. That is the end of the vlog. I'm so sorry I didn't record an ending, but here is the ending. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're as well as you can be right now. I'm sending everyone the warmest wishes, and there's going to be another drawing date coming out very soon this week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next week for another studio vlog. Bye.